From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Miami hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Trevor Richards is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Here's Ender INCIARTE. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, number 11, Ender INCIARTE.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Josh.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Was off for that and missed. He chased it for strike 3. One left for Atlanta. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Kevin Gausman gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, John BERTI. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
BERTI.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. And good for him. John BERTI has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, you see that batting average go up. Had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Starlin Castro. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Gossman has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Rojas is off at first with 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Heredia has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Johan Camargo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it, and there are 2 away now. set to get his evening at the plate started. Guillermo Heredia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Gabby Guerrero. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Rafi Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 55, Rafi Lopez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's
2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Granderson on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 9.
So here now is the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, INCIARTE.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Trevor Richards, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Trevor Richards.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. John BERTI waits on deck. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, John BERTI. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding in, Miguel Rojas, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. From the stretch. And that misses. Ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0. Gets a swing and a miss. Nice slider at the knees. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, STARLIN CASTRO, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The set and the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Guerrero waits on it. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup that second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Liner toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Donaldson brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy's...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Alfaro leads off second with nobody out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And it's fouled away. To 2-2 now. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
With runners in scoring position this season, Walker is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Now batting, number 65.
Stepping up to the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Yep, that ball went
There's
out.
a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection
Now
right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out with the man at first. To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 4 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Johan Camargo.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Camargo was born in Panama. Is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Count is 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 55, Rafi Lopez.
Now at the plate, Rafi Lopez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0. 2-1 the count. Swanson over at second. Heredia is over at first with one away. Fouled off. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Kevin Gossman, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-2, here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Ready once again, John BERTI. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, John.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 2-2 one more time. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
lifted in the air to straightaway center. INCIARTE on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second
Now
out.
batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, STARLIN Castro, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jorge Alfaro. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is using your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender INCIARTE. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Guerrero moves over. 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. .30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
1-1 to count. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
One strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. On the ground to third. Zips it to Castro for one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Your attention,
Jesse
please.
Biddle enters to do
Now
the pitching in
for
the bottom of
Atlanta,
the sixth.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle.
Ready for another shot now. Curtis Granderson. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Camargo's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box now. Neil Walker. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball well outside. Gabby Guerrero will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. The next 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's ball 4.
Now batting, number 65.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Trevor Richards, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Swanson picks it up through to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Stepping in now, Johan Camargo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A little roller toward the hole. Backhanded. A toss behind the back. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Walker will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Braves draw a bit closer, courtesy of a solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Into the box, John BERTI will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is popped up. Freeman shading to his right. 1 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Line to the right side. Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Standing in, Rafi Lopez. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Rafi Lopez.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled toward right center field. BERTI will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Ronald Acuna will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Ender INCIARTE, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Shane Carl is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Shane Carl.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, STARLIN Castro. Last time through was a base hit.
Second baseman, STARLIN Castro.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count 2-1.
Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
And he fouls this one off. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now Granderson connects deep to right field. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
And now with first and third, one out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Base hit into right center. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
At the plate, Gabby Guerrero. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Popped him up. Coming in is Heredia. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with two gone now. JT Riddle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with two gone. One and two. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at third. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 3-1 Miami. Sergio Romo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. It was a walk in his last trip.
Looking for base runners here as they're down two playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
From the stretch. Line to the right side. Guerrero is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Freddie Freeman. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Final strike for the Braves. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Striking him out. Atlanta, good night.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Richards takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Sergio Romo hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.